We're going to start today's practice in a seated position, so maybe if you're more comfortable on a bolster, a block or a pillow, bring yourself to where you feel comfortable for a minute or so. Take a nice deep breath in, and just allowing yourself to drop down into the space and into your practice. Maybe allowing the breath to become a little deeper now. Maybe bringing your internal vision and focus towards your breath. Taking a moment to be really present, to feel grounded, maybe setting an intention for your practice. And taking a nice deep breath in. Bring the arms up above the head, interlock the fingers and send the fingers up towards the sky, stretching through the shoulders. Maybe flip the palms over, take the palms up, look towards the hands, find some space in the side of the body, and exhale the arms down. Now bringing the left hand onto the right knee. Let's inhale the right arm up and over, find a nice long stretch through the side body. And exhale, release it down, bringing your right hand to your left knee and inhale the left arm up and over, find a nice long stretch from the side of the body, and then slowly exhale to release the hand back down. Let's roll forwards now onto your hands and knees, so just moving your block or bolster out of the way, spreading through the fingers, press down to the tops of the feet, and inhale it forwards, exhale, roll up for cat-cow. So finding some space now through your shoulder blades. Inhale, taking it forwards, open the belly, exhale, press down and roll up through the spine. Just a couple more with your breath now, moving at your own pace. Careful not to drop the belly towards the ground, think about lengthening in the lower back, opening up the heart, pressing firmly into the hands and knees and the feet to round up through the spine. And now gently coming back to a neutral position, drop the hips to the right side, find a stretch in the hip, and then taking it over to the left, keeping the core muscles nice and tight, drawn in towards your spine. When you're ready, tucking your toes and slowly starting to move up into your first downward facing dog. So maybe having a breath into the feet, just finding some space there through the arches of the feet. And then slowly taking the hips up towards the sky. And pedaling out through the feet here, bending one knee at a time. Rolling the shoulders down away from the ears. Just allowing the body to move however it feels natural for you. Inhale, take the right leg to the sky and exhale to bend the knee, open up the hip. Option to move the foot, the ankle, the hip here to find some more space. Keep squaring your chest off towards your thigh and then exhale to release it down. Inhale the left leg up, exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, and again, maybe find some movement through the ankle, the foot, or the hip here. Keep that chest nice and square towards your thigh, and exhale to release the foot down to the ground. Now inhale the right leg up, exhale, we're going to draw the knee towards the chest, plant the foot between the hands, and drop the left knee down for low lunge, Anjanasana. Just take it a few breaths here, opening up into the left hip and thigh. Option to tuck your left toes and lift the knee into a high lunge if that feels good for you. Now inhale the right arm up and back. We're going to look back towards the fingers, open up the shoulder and the chest. And then inhale, lift it up, and exhale, bringing it back down to the ground. Plant the hands, and when you're ready, pick up those feet, and we're going to take it back into downward facing dog. Repeating on the other side. When you're ready, inhale the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee towards your chest, plant the foot down between the hands and drop the right knee to the ground for low lunge, Anjanasana. Keeping the belly button drawn into the spine. Again, if you want to, choice to tuck the toes and lift up the right knee. Plant that right hand down so you can inhale the left arm up and back, rotate to open the shoulder and the chest, and then inhale, lift. And exhale, bring it back down to the ground. Maybe dropping the knee or step yourself back into downward facing dog. And take in a couple of breaths here, squeezing the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, roll it forward into plank position. Exhale to look forward, push the heels back. Press those fingers firmly into the ground. And then inhale the hips up and back, exhale into downward facing dog. And taking a couple of nice deep breaths here. Keep drawing the belly and the ribs in towards the spine. Sit bones move up towards the sky. Now inhale forwards, plank position. When you're ready, exhale chaturanga on or off your knees, taking it forwards into cobra or upward facing dog if you feel ready. Looking forwards as you push back onto your knees, tuck your toes and find downward facing dog. Now exhale, start to tiptoe the feet forwards to the top of the mat, finding Uttanasana, your forward fold. So resting the belly onto the thighs, hands onto the ground or a block. Maybe taking a little bit of movement here, just finding your center of gravity. Take your left hand to your right ankle and inhale the right arm up to the sky, keeping those knees soft, find a twist. Option to stay here or wrap your right hand over to the top of your left thigh to open the shoulder a little more. Inhale to release the hand back up and then exhale, release it down, switch sides. So right hand to the left ankle, inhale the left arm up, look to the hand. Option to stay here or keeping the knees soft, wrap the hand around, grab hold of the top of your right thigh. And then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, releasing it back down to the ground. Now plant the hands firmly to the ground or onto a block and use your abdominals to inhale, scoop those thighs up towards your belly as you lift the heels. Inhale to lift, press down to the ground and then exhale, release the heels down. Again, inhale, lift up the heels, maybe looking forwards for balance and exhale to release the heels down. Step back into plank and when you're ready, move through vinyasa. From downward facing dog, inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands, plant it down firmly, take the arms towards the sky, Alanasana, crescent lunge. Pressing down firmly to your feet, activate your thighs, your glute muscles, keep bending your right knee in line with the ankle. Exhale to release the hands down, either find downward facing dog or move through vinyasa. Nice deep exhalation as we meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands, take the arms towards the sky, crescent lunge, Alanasana. Again, pressing down firmly to your feet, find strength through the legs, lift up through the lower back. Exhale, release the hands down, step back, either downward facing dog or move through vinyasa. Nice deep exhalation here in downward facing dog. Keep drawing the belly and the ribs towards your spine with your exhalations. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, look forward, hop or step forwards, find your bum and bring yourself into Navasana, boat pose. Option to stay here or keep scooping the belly button in as we drop the toes down towards the ground. So either both feet at the same time or alternating the drops of the feet. Start to feel the lower abdominals engage. Squeeze the belly button in nice and tight. Keep reaching the fingertips forwards. Now option to stay here for a couple of breaths or begin to straighten your left leg, bringing the hands around the ankle or the calf to squeeze the thigh towards you. Can you extend your right leg away from you? So lowering the foot down in line with the hip, just hovering the heel off the ground. And then slowly switch over, so drawing the legs back together and then squeeze that right thigh in towards you. And can you extend the left leg away, flexing the feet, heel hovers off the ground. And again, gently bringing both the legs back to Navasana, boat pose. Cross the legs to roll yourself forwards, plant the hands and make your way back into downward facing dog. Again, rolling forwards into plank, on or off the knees, bring yourself through chaturanga, upward facing dog or cobra, and back into downward facing dog. Now inhale the right leg to the sky, exhale, draw the knee to the chest, plant the foot down, arms towards the sky, again, Alanasana, crescent lunge. Pressing into your right foot, scoop up your core to inhale the left thigh and knee towards the belly, flex the foot for balance, use the glute muscles and take care not to lock your right knee. Keep squeezing it up towards you and then exhale slowly, we'll take it back into lunge. Press those feet down, inhale the fingers up and then exhale the hands to the ground, either move through vinyasa or find downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg to the sky, exhale knee to chest, plant the foot down, crescent lunge, arms move up. Press into your left foot, scoop up the core to inhale, pick up the right knee and thigh towards your belly, flex the foot for balance. Keep pressing down into your left foot. Nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, slowly send the leg back and we'll come back into Alanasana, crescent lunge. Inhale the fingers up, exhale hands to the ground, step back, vinyasa or downward facing dog. Now inhale the right leg up, exhale, open up the hip. Inhale to lift the left heel, exhale, press it to the ground. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, draw the belly in, lower the heel. One more time. Inhale to lift, exhale, release it down. Now inhale, straighten the right leg, exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, push it up and back. And exhale, release it back down. Inhale to lift the left leg towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Inhale, lift the right heel. Exhale, plant it back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plant it back down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, straighten up your left leg. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, bring it back down to the ground. Either stay in here for a few breaths or moving through vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep breath in, draw the belly button in. Exhale to step or hop the feet to the outside edge of your hands and find Malasana, Hindu squat. And you lift up the toes, making sure the body weight doesn't roll forwards into the knees. Option to stay here, focusing on opening the hips. Or interlock the fingers, send the index fingers towards the sky, push into the heels and inhale to stand. Exhale, slowly come back into Malasana, knees towards toes. Again, option to stay here. Or send the arms towards the sky, push to your heels as you inhale, straighten the legs to stand. And then exhale, slowly bringing it back down into squat. One more time, pushing the arms towards the sky, push down through the heels as you inhale, lift the body up to stand. And then exhale, slowly bringing it back down into Malasana. Plant the hands down, step or hop back into plank, either find downward facing dog or move through vinyasa. Now inhale the right leg up, exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Can you flip yourself over nice and slowly, find Wild Thing, Kamatakrasana. Option to stay here or inhale, drop the hips to the ground. Exhale, or pick it back up. Inhale to drop, press into your left hand as you exhale, pick it back up. Again, inhale, maybe drop the hips to the ground and then exhale, push down and lift those hips towards the sky. Slowly making your way back into downward facing dog, plant the hands and the feet into the ground. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And again, can we flip it over and find Wild Thing, Kamatakrasana. Option, stay here. Or inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, push down and lift up, open the front body. Inhale to drop. And exhale, push down, open it up. Inhale, dropping it down. Exhale, push and open the hips, open the chest towards the sky. Slowly make your way back into downward facing dog. And just staying here for a couple of breaths, really firming in the shoulders, the arms, the thighs. Slowly, when you feel ready, bringing the knees down to the ground and coming into Child's Pose, Balasana. Just noticing here the shift of energy through the body. Maybe feeling the energy flow upwards towards the crown of the head. Maybe coming back to the breath that you found at the beginning of your practice. And when you feel ready, moving yourself into a cross-legged position, Sukhasana, feet underneath the knees. And just walking the hands forwards into a forward fold, relaxing the head, the shoulders, the neck. Taking a couple of breaths here down towards your hips, your lower back. Just feeling the body start to cool down, start to slow down, start to catch your breath. And with your next deep inhalation, walking the hands in towards you. And just coming back to a comfortable seated position. Closing down the eyes for a moment. And before you step off of your mat and back into your day, maybe reminding yourself of any intention you set at the beginning of your practice. And just noticing how the body feels and what you can take from your practice into the rest of the day. Namaste.